Hello, I'm Nancy from J&N Travels. In today's travel news, we cover 4 news items. Carnival cruise ships will be used as floating hospitals. The Florida Keys is closing to visitors. Disney World and Disneyland is donating all excess food to charities. And the 2020 Olympics are still scheduled to go on as planned. Our first news story, Carnival cruise ships to be used as floating hospitals. It's nice to see some of the idle cruise ships being used to help out. In a White House press conference, President Trump told reporters that Carnival Corporation's chairman, Mickey Arison, had called him to offer the use of the company's idled vessels as hospitals. Trump was not specific on how the ships might be used, but said he would be talking to the governors of New York and California to see if they could be of help, possibly providing emergency accommodations. Carnival is offering the use of the ships at the costs of operating the ship with no profit to the company. Good for Carnival.
Our second news story, Florida Keys closing to visitors. On Friday, about a dozen residents of Key Largo gathered near the Welcome Sign and Visitor Center, waving signs and telling people, "Please go home. I'm sorry, people. Your life is more important than your vacation right now," said Sandy Hill, who lived in Key Largo for 10 years. By Sunday at 6 p.m., all hotels, guest homes, short-term rentals in RV parks, and vacation rentals have to close down in the Florida Keys. Tourists who are already in the Monroe County can stay to figure out travel plans, but visitors who try to come now will be asked to go away. Hotels can no longer take new reservations. While the women with signs wish the Keys closed off earlier, country officials say they have been planning this shutdown for a while. Visitors coming in, we love you, but we need you to go back home now. Remember us, come back when it's safe for all of us to be around each other.
Our third news story is the Disney World Disneyland donating all excess foods to charity. Officials from Disneyland revealed all excess food inventory from the Disneyland and California Adventure Parks would be donated to Second Harvest Food Bank of Orange County. As for Disney World, the theme park announced it would donate excess foods like fresh salads, greens, and cooked hot items to the Second Harvest Food Bank of Central Florida. Second Harvest Food Bank is known for their vital work addressing critical food needs in Central Florida. Both Disney World and Disneyland already sent prepared, unserved food to local charities, with the 2 theme parks donating over 1 million meals last year via its programs. Disney officials announced last week that each of its theme parks around the world would be temporarily closed as a result of the viral outbreak and would not reopen until at least the end of March. Earlier this week, the Walt Disney Company also announced it would temporarily shut down all Disney stores and hotels.
Our last news story, Japanese officials says Olympics still on despite concerns. Despite ongoing concerns about continuing the 2020 Olympic Games from Tokyo, Japanese officials remain confident the events will still take place as scheduled. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe said that the International Olympic Committee has a final say in whether the Olympics are canceled or not. The country is operating as if the Olympic Games will go on as planned. The Olympic torch relay is expected to reach the country on March 26th, and the Olympic flame would be lit on July 24th. Despite the vote of confidence from Abe, the IOC said it would follow World Health Organization recommendations when it comes to continuing, postponing, or canceling the Olympics. So stay tuned for updates. Please subscribe by hitting the subscribe button or click on the frog icon on the video. Don't forget to click the bell to get notified of our future videos. And of course, please click on the thumbs up.
And remember, stay young and have fun.